Welcome to the Multi-Talented Talk Show. I'm your host, Gail. With me tonight, I'm very excited about our guest. He's known as Pliz, aka Peter Banner, rapper, producer, writer, actor extraordinaire. It gives me great pleasure. Pliz, how are you this evening?
Great to be here.
Oh, good. We're really excited to have you here tonight. So let's start with the rapping.
Okay.
So you've told me a little bit about yourself. You're a Corona native right here in Queens.
All right.
And tell me a little bit about the rapping. I know that you're known as both a rapper and a producer.
Yeah. I don't know where to start. It's a lot of stuff that I got on the board right now. Projects that are out, upcoming projects.
Mm-hmm. Well, you do have something that's dropping on November 15th.
Yeah, that's the album called Dare to Enter.
And who's that with?
That's with the Big Bad Wolves, a group I created, and Ol Dirty Bastard from the Wu-Tang Clan.
Mm-hmm. ODB, you've done a lot of work with him in the past?
Yeah, in the past, before he passed away, we did a lot of work together. I also toured with him, did like 40 cities in the U.S., toured with him. And, after that, been carrying on with the music and, also the other stuff that I'm into,
Also the production.
Yeah, the production. There's another album out right now called World of Rama's The 90s. That also has a lot of work that I've done on there for various artists. And I'm also performing on the album myself.
Okay. Other artists, anyone else we'd know?
Artists like Executioner member Mr. Sinister. He's a well-known DJ overseas and out here in the States. Rest in peace to Grandmaster Rock Raider, who was one of their members, who was down with the group. And there's much more, artists that are up and coming, artists overseas that are doing things not well known in the States, but it's a lot of work that I've done, a lot of projects that I'm on, a lot of production, a lot of writing.
I know that you're big right here in Queens, of course, but I also hear that you have quite the following around the world as well, quite a few fans.
Yeah, like I said, the music, I've released a 12-inch like in '95, and believe it or not, the 12-inch picked up well overseas. And
what was that 12-inch was?
The title was No MCs, and it had a flip side called Calm with the Charm. And it became a favorite out there to a lot of folks. I also did compilation albums out there in the UK. I forgot the title, the name of the
That was way back in the 90s as well.
This was like mid-90s, going on into the late 90s. And then there was also the Ol Dirty Bastard album, Message to the Other Side.
Right.
That's another one that I've done some music on. There's 2 tracks, 2 different songs. I think it's 5 and 7. One of them was released by K Slay, DJ K Slay, way back in the...
Interesting. So rapper, producer, we've seen some of your music, but of course, this is the multi-talented talk show.
Yeah.
And you being a multi-talented person, it doesn't stop there.
No, it doesn't stop.
You're also a high-end apparel decorator.
Yeah. I'm not the typical embroidering shop, where you could go carry your shirts or, a jersey or hat and have something embroidered on it. I go the extra mile and use different techniques. I'm a graphic artist also, so I involved my graphic art in the digitizing process of, applique work that I do to the garments. I work with leathers, furs, exotic threads, threads that glow in the dark, threads that, change colors in the sun. And I do it big, I make sure I incorporate my, my Peter Banner idea, which is, throwing big art or fonts onto your clothing and represent, whatever company or, whatever your name, whatever you want to represent.
So if I wanted the Peter Banner logo, I could bring you something that I already own, and you can just put that on there?
Peter Banner, you know, it's a lot of ways the Peter Banner logo looks, because I write it in this rope, you know, ropey looking.
Right.
It's almost like how you would see an actual banner floating, you know.
Yeah, that's how you got the name Peter Banner?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm noticing quite a shot here. Can you tell me about this?
These are some shorts that I did for
shorts? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, they're like boy shorts. I did them for a group that I'm down with called Super Ugly. And you know, that's another saga of stuff that I'm doing. But doing a lot of work for Super Ugly. They're models. They have a lot of models, and they take a lot of pictures. You know.
And what's this?
This is like a Pele jacket, but of course Peter Banner. I did it. You know, it's leather on leather.
That purple, that was leather?
Yeah, that was a purple leather jacket with black leather applique fonts actually embroidered onto the jacket.
Wow, so you can really work with anything.
Yeah.
Anything anything can inspire you?
Whatever these hands could touch.
And who is this?
This is actually a hostess and a magazine model called Chocolate China Doll. She's one of the models for Straight Stuntin' magazine, which is DJ K. Slade's magazine. And you know, I make a lot of tights for them.
Okay.
You know, she has a lot of friends, and I make these tights, and I put, you know, crazy sayings on the tights, and I also put my label, put my name on there, so you know, people see who made it.
And other appliques as well. You did some presidential stuff too? Yeah,
that's like some jerseys, you know, with tackle twill. You know, that's what you would find in a normal embroidering shop. You know, that's some low-class work that I've done. The others were like some leather patches with, you know, my logo on it. You know, Peter Banner. I usually throw something like that on my sleeve. I have one on my sleeve now.
You also do embroidery on footwear.
Yeah. Sneakers, shoes. Sometimes females carry, you know, these pretty high heel shoes to me, and I put the Swarovski crystals on it.
Okay. Do you glue those on, or?
Yeah, there's some of them you can glue on using a special glue. Some of them you use a hot fix stone, which is a stone that has the adhesive on the back of it already, and use a special tool to heat that stone up, and you know, it applies to whatever you want to apply it to.
Can you embroider like high-end handbags? Can you do that too?
I've embroidered handbags before. You know, they brought them in, and you know, they sometimes they pick them up blank. You know, there's no label. It looks like no one created, but someone did create it. But what we do is sometimes we'll dismantle the bag, or we'll go into pockets of the bag that can be hooped and put into the embroidery machine.
And who's this?
So work can get done. That's a picture of me and two artists that I did some work for. One of them is actually wearing one of the jackets that I made. That's a Google jacket, matter of fact. It says Google Lord Vital, and that's who I'm standing with. Yeah, I'm in the middle there, you know, of course, with the Peter Banner hat on.
I know that you're multi-talented, and you're very busy rapping, producing, doing your high-end embroidery, and a little bit of acting, videos, and every other thing, it seems like. Now, to get back to that album that's going to drop on the 15th of November, like I said, there's 25 tracks on there. Yeah. How do you come up with that?
I was mostly, I woke up to basically my equipment. You know, so when I opened my eyes, my equipment was right there. It was nothing for me to roll over, sit up, and you know, start banging on some keys. So that's what I was doing basically for almost a year. And you could Google us, Google Pliz, Google Ill Distraction, Google Big Bad Wolves or Ol Dirty Bastard, Google Peter Banner. You know, you're gonna see a world of stuff pop up. You know.
And I can find you on Facebook.
Definitely on Facebook. Facebook Peter Banner Apparel.
Twitter.
Twitter at Peter Banner. You know, / Peter Banner on MySpace. So there's a lot of stuff going on, man.
So I can find you everywhere.
I'm everywhere right now.
Okay, well, we spent a great time with Peter Banner, a.k.a. Pliz, here at the Multi-Talented Talk Show. If you would like to be on the show, if you're multi-talented, if you are multitasking, call us 646-926-1884 or shoot us an email, tvshow@finatv.com. That's tvshow@finatv.com. You too can be right here on Multi-Talented Talk Show. So watch out for the Multi-Talented Game Show coming soon, your first interactive game show right here. And that's it for us tonight. Thanks so much for watching the Multi-Talented Talk Show. Thanks, Pliz. I'm your host, Gail. Have a great night.